What did I do?
You're in like here. Give me your ID.
What did I do? For what?
You need to identify you, okay? You're in the process of a stop, okay?
Hold on.
I can identify the passenger.
I'm gonna record this.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna record this.
There's case law. You can look it up. I can identify the passenger.
The officer not only acted in an immature manner, but also confidently claimed that there was clear case law supporting his authority to check the identification of all passengers. However, the reality was quite the opposite. In no state across the United States does any such blanket authority exist. During a traffic stop, only the driver is legally required to provide identification. As for passengers, unless they are suspected of a specific crime, their privacy is fully protected under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. A warrant on the driver does not, in any legal sense, extend to the passenger seated in the front seat. The officer's repeated references to case law appeared to be nothing more than an attempt to intimidate and confuse. Unbeknownst to him, the sergeant sitting beside him was well aware of these legal principles. To protect himself, he immediately began recording the encounter on his phone.
Why do you have to identify?
So I know who I'm talking to. I
Thank
can
you,
see your last
Sergeant
name.
Bixler.
Okay, well, you're not a sergeant right now to me, okay? You are a civilian out here, all right?
Okay.
Out there, you might be a sergeant, and you might carry some rank out there, but you don't over here, okay?
Okay, I'm not going off of me.
Okay, you just said your name's Sergeant Dixon. Okay, if that's the case, I'm Corporal Demick. What does that have to do with anything?
I'm giving you my name.
Okay.
Sergeant Dixon.
So give me your first, your last name, and your date of birth.
I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
Why do I have to identify myself?
You got one more chance.
The sergeant's lawful and well-reasoned resistance ultimately angered the inexperienced officer, who appeared to have little understanding of constitutional protections. The officer began to lose patience and threatened to charge the sergeant with obstruction of justice. However, under the state's legal standards for obstruction, a conviction requires proof that the defendant willfully delayed or interfered with officers performing a lawful duty. In this case, the legality of the officer's demand for identification was itself in question. Therefore, the sergeant's refusal to comply did not meet the legal threshold for obstruction of justice.